Welcome, folks. It is Friday, June 26th. Quick thought before we begin for anyone who's local. I'm offering a donation-based sound bath tomorrow, Saturday. I did not look at the calendar. It's also Pride Fest, but thankfully the sound bath starts at 7 and Pride Fest ends at 7. So you could theoretically do both. We're going to be day walkers for the Pride events tomorrow. And then also, for anyone local, Lady Fern's native plant store on North Colley Avenue is closing tomorrow, and I'm just devastated about it. So if you need to get some plants that are good for the planet and the pollinators, you can go support her by tomorrow. Okay, let's go ahead and come onto our backs. So feet on the ground, rolling onto your spine. We're gonna get here and then right away start settling into some diaphragmatic breathing. So for some of us, it feels really helpful to have a hand on the belly, hand on the chest. And the idea with diaphragmatic breathing is that the neck and shoulders can stay relaxed while the breath comes in through the nostrils and pours all the way down, and it'll seem like it's pouring into the belly. So the belly softly expands up and out, and then the rib cage splays all the way up to where the collarbones lift, and then you let the breath go. So take your time, nice, slow, full diaphragmatic breaths. Breathing like this can help expand our lung capacity, which can help our brain and all of our organs function more optimally when they're getting the oxygen that they need. It can also help downregulate our nervous system. All right, as you stay with your diaphragmatic breaths, I will share another interpretation of Yoga Sutra 1.33. This one's from Swami Vivekananda. Friendship, mercy, gladness, indifference, being thought of in regard to subjects happy, unhappy, good, and evil, respectively, pacify the citta, or the fluctuations of the mind. We must have these four sorts of ideas. We must have friendship for all. We must be merciful towards those that are in misery. When people are happy, we ought to be happy, and to the wicked, we must be indifferent. So with all subjects that come before us, if the subject is a good one, we shall feel friendly towards it. If it's thought of as one that is miserable, we'll be merciful towards the subject. If it is good, we must be glad. If it is evil, we must be indifferent. These attitudes of the mind towards the different subjects that come before it will make the mind peaceful. Most of our difficulties in our daily lives come from being unable to hold our minds in this way. For instance, if a man does evil to us, instantly we want to react evil. And every reaction of evil shows that we're not able to hold our citta or our mind down. It comes out in waves towards the object, and we lose our power. Every reaction in the form of hatred or evil is so much loss to the mind, and every evil thought or deed of hatred, or any thought of reaction, if it's controlled, will be laid in our favor. It is not that we lose by thus restraining ourselves. We are gaining infinitely more than we suspect. Each time we suppress hatred or a feeling of anger, it is so much good energy stored up in our favor. That piece of energy will be converting into the higher powers. Give yourself one or so more full diaphragmatic breaths. And then lying on your back, feet on the ground, let your knees start falling side to side. You could try to keep the breath as full as possible as we twist the body. It will be hard to maintain that full diaphragmatic breath. We just do the best we can. Maybe now you want to reach the arms up overhead. Stretching the arms, letting the knees fall side to side. So we're getting some stretch through the side body and shoulders. And now stretch both legs long. If you can, hook your thumbs up overhead. So we're pulling the fingertips up overhead. Point the toes, really stretch, stretch, stretch. Big breath in and out. Inhale to stretch again. Exhale, draw the right knee in towards your chest. Your hands can rest on the shin. And then switch legs. Hug the left knee in. Maybe you lift your head and shoulders off of the ground. So we squeeze one leg in and then the other. And then hug both knees into your chest. Rock yourself up, coming to an easy seat. However you need to get there works. And fingertips to the ground, roll the shoulders back. Sitting tall, let's try not to move the head and just move your eyes side to side across the horizon. Scanning side to side. Moving the eyes all the way to each side as if you can look inside your ear. Good. On an inhale, let's stretch both arms up, look up. Exhale, gentle twist to your right. On an inhale, come back to center. We'll keep moving. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, center, arms float up. Exhale, twist right, arms float down. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Once more each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, right hand to the ground, fold over. Inhale, center. Left hand to the ground, exhale, fold over. Continue side to side. Go at a pace that works for you. Once more each side. Good. Come through center. Fingertips to the ground, palms face forward. Stretch your hands wide. You could roll the shoulders back again. Drop your left ear towards the left shoulder. Maybe you want to add the left hand lightly pressing on the head. Maybe even bringing the right fingertips to the right shoulder. Getting some stretch through the side of the neck. And come to center. Right ear, right shoulder. Maybe add the weight of your hand. Maybe add the left fingertips gently tractioning, pulling. And come back to center. Let's come into tabletop. When you get to tabletop, we'll plant both hands, but then lift one, roll it, set it down, lift the other, roll it, set it down. So kind of like we're walking the hands out, similar to how we might do the feet in down dog. And let's switch the rotation of the arms. So it might seem like the fingers start to point out towards the edges of the mat, maybe even back towards you. Be gentle with it. You can walk the hands so the fingertips point towards each other, a little bulldog. And then we'll bring the fingertips to point relatively forward. Inhale, drop the belly down. Exhale, arch the spine up, press the hips back through child's pose. Inhale, cow, belly drops, heart pulls forward, look up. Exhale, cat, look towards the navel, and then balasana, child's pose. Continue with this flow, inhaling into cow, exhaling into cat and child. A few more times. And the next time you find child's pose, we'll pause there, coming up to the fingertips on the ground overhead. Then walk the hands over to the right side. Big stretch down the left side body. Come back to center and move on over to the left side. Big stretch through the right side body. And come back to center. Tabletop, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Lifting the hips, maybe pedaling the feet here. And walk the hands back to meet the feet. Forward fold at the back of the mat. Breathing in, take your time. We'll rise all the way up, stretch to the sky. And hands to the heart. Sink into a little chair pose, engaging the glutes and thighs. Core muscles hugging in. Shift the weight into your left leg. Come to the right toes. You may stay there or lift the right knee up towards your chest. Maybe you're even able to kick the right leg long in front of you and then step the right foot forward. You could stay a little bit crouched down as you move the left toes to the ground by the in front of the right toes. Maybe draw the left knee up. Maybe extend the left leg. And then take another step. We'll see if we can do one more on each side. Balancing any way you can. And then eventually we find mountain pose. Breathing at the top of your mat. On an inhale, stretch your arms up. And exhale, fold all the way down. Breathing in, lift halfway. Breathing out, fold down. Inhaling, rise all the way up. Exhaling, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Hands stay on the ground. Right foot steps back. You could drop the right knee. We'll look ahead. Big breath in. And step the left foot back. Plank pose. Knees up or knees down. Take a breath. On an exhale, lower all the way down. Point your toes back. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. A couple breaths there. If you wanted to flow through chaturanga, you've got time for it. On an inhale, look forward between your hands. Exhale, step or swing the right foot to the top of the mat. Left knee can drop. Take a big breath. And step the left foot up, forward fold. Breathing in, rise all the way up. Interlace the fingers overhead and flip the palms towards the sky. Push the hands up and then hinge to the right side. Come to center, hinge to the left side. Come to center, twist right. Come to center, twist left. Come to center, big breath in. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Hands touch the ground, left foot steps back. You could drop the knee if you want. Big inhale. And then planting the hands, plank pose, knees up or down. Take a breath. And lower down. Toes point back. Inhale, cobra. Let's stay for a breath. And lower down, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Stay in down dog or flow through chaturanga. A few breaths. Inhaling, look forward. Exhale, step or swing the right foot to the top of the mat. Left knee can drop. Take a breath or two. And let's step back. I think I boggled that. Take plank for just a moment. Always good to work in an extra plank. And then step the left foot up. There we go. Drop the right knee if you like that. Pulling the heart forward. And step the right foot up, forward fold. Breathing in, rise all the way up. Interlace the hands overhead, and let's take the opposite interlace. Well, it probably feels a little weird. Flip the palms up. Push the hands up, big inhale. As you exhale, hinge to your right. Inhale to center, exhale, hinge to your left. Inhale, center, exhale, twist right. You can bend the right elbow to help kind of rotate you back. Inhale, face forward, exhale, twist left. Inhale, face forward, exhale, we'll swan dive all the way down. Hands touch the ground, right foot steps back. Let's find warrior one. Inhaling, rising up, Virabhadrasana 1. See if you can return to the diaphragmatic breath here. Let the breath move through you like a wave rising from the base of your spine all the way up. Straighten the left leg. Inhale, reach up, maybe up and back. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Fingertips coming to the ground. Shift that left hip back in space. Big stretch to the back of the left leg. And then drop your head heavy. You can stay right here in pyramid pose if it's hitting the spot. If you want to play with some balance, we could play with warrior 3. So if you want to do that, softness in the left knee, let's try stepping into the left leg, stretching the right leg back in space parallel to the ground. Your arms can do really anything that helps you balance. For some of us, pressing the hands together at the heart is helpful. For others, it's having the arms out like an airplane. Maybe someone's able to interlace the hands behind the back today. Give it another full breath in. And out. We'll set the right foot back down, return to pyramid. On an inhale, lift the left arm up, revolved pyramid. Exhale, bring the left hand under the right arm like thread the needle. Inhale, revolved pyramid, twisting left. Exhale, twisting right. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, thread the left arm under the right. And then we'll bend the left knee, plant the hands, find plank pose. Inhale, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower down. Point your toes back. Inhale, cobra pose. Or if you want, you could slide your hands down towards the waist. Push your hands into the ground, finding upward facing dog. Give it another breath. And then lower down. Pause here to shimmy the hips. And find downward facing dog. Keep in mind you can also always do child's pose if that's more nourishing to you. You can also still take flow. Another breath cycle. On an inhale, the right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Look forward between your hands. Exhale, step or swing that right foot to the top of the mat. Stay on the left toes. See if you can rise up to Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. If that's not happening, we can always drop the back knee or plant the back foot. Looking for a stretch in the left hip flexors, really reaching up. Let's see if we can take a huge step up to the top of the mat, maybe even balancing on the right leg for a moment. So big step up. And then mountain pose. Breathe. On an inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold down. Hands touching the ground, left foot steps back for warrior 1. Inhale, rise up. couple full breaths, energetically reaching the arms up. Unless you're petting a cat, I can't help myself. Good. Inhale, reach a little higher. Straighten the right leg, reach up and back. And exhale, hinge forward. As you hinge into your pyramid pose, try to shift the right foot back in space. Right hip. The head can start to get really heavy here, decompressing the cervical spine. Notice where you feel the stretch. Keep trying to pull that right hip back in space, giving us some traction. You can stay right here, or if you want to play with Warrior 3, we'll start shifting our weight into the right leg. Kind of power yourself up. Left leg stretching back, both legs are activated here. Core muscles engaged, arms doing anything that helps you feel balanced. Breath full. Give it another breath. And let's return to pyramid. Left foot steps down, hinging down, hang for a second. Now the left hand stays grounded. Twist to the right, reaching the right arm up. Big breath in. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm under left. Inhale, revolved pyramid. Exhale, thread the right arm under. One more. Inhale, twist right. Exhale, twist left. And then plant both hands. Find your plank pose. Inhaling, top of a push-up. Exhaling, lowering all the way down. Inhale, find a cobra pose. Or upward facing dog. Give it another breath. And lower down. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog, or a flow, or a child's pose. One more full cycle of breath, remembering your diaphragmatic breath. Three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Step or swing the left foot to the top of the mat. We'll see if we can balance on the right toes. Inhale, rising up, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Breathe deeply. All right, invitation to take a giant step up into the left leg. See if you can balance for a moment. So it might be drawing the right knee up towards your chest. Just see how it goes. You can imagine you're holding onto something in the air and then giant step up. And set your right foot down, float the arms down, mountain pose. Breathe and just watch the sensations of the body. And then we'll take a wide stance. You might need to turn to the edge of your mat. You can pivot the heels in a little bit, bend the knees, hands coming to the thighs, and shift your weight side to side, looking for a stretch on the inner thighs, the groin. Lean forward, dip your right shoulder towards the midline. And then the left. You could look back over your other shoulder. Go side to side another couple times. And then come to center, fold down, and roll the spine up like a cat. We'll do that again, hinging down, lead with the heart, drop the head, and then arch the spine, coming back up. One more time, all the way down, lead with the heart, and round the spine up. Legs straight, arms reaching up overhead, big inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee. We'll have to maybe pivot on that foot into a warrior two. Adjust your stance so it feels good. Then right away we'll flow with it. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. 2 more. Inhaling, reverse. Exhale, extending. Good. Return to warrior 2. Straighten the right leg and we'll switch feet, avoiding cattails. Bending into your left knee now, looking over that left arm for a breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended. 1 more. And warrior 2. Straighten your left leg. Pivot on the heels. So now our toes are pointing forward or towards the long edge of the mat. Hinge forward and down into a wide leg forward fold. Your hands can rest on your low back. You could interlace your fingers and lift the knuckles. So you could also bring the hands to the ground. You might bend one knee and then the other if that feels good. Just a couple breaths here. And then hands to the earth. Bring yourself all the way down to your seat. And then roll onto your spine. When you get there, let's take a twist. So you can just let the knees fall to the left side, or if there's a favorite twist that your body's craving, go ahead and give that to yourself. Just a breath or two. And then coming through center, let the knees fall to the other side. When you feel ready, come back to center. If there's anything else you want to give yourself before we take our brief Shavasana rest, then you can do that. And when you're ready, let the body settle. Allow yourself these moments of stillness, of rest. We must have friendship for all. Be merciful towards those that are in misery. When people are happy, we ought to be happy. And to the wicked, we must be indifferent. All of this is to keep our minds calm so we can stay connected. Give yourself a stretch. As you feel ready, you can make your way back to an upright seat. Noticing how you feel after your efforts. Bringing the hands together at your heart. Give yourself a bow of acknowledgement. You might even say thank you. You're taking care of yourself. When we take care of ourselves, we are better able to be kind and serve the world around us. May our individual practices help to uplift the world. If you'd like to chant Om, big breath in. Deep bow of gratitude. Thank you for sharing your time and your precious energy. I look forward to seeing you Monday for another live stream.